Well, it's been a while since I recorded. Going to tell you all about that after I tell you about me finding Christmas. All right, this is Dome Dump. It's whatever's on my mind, floating around, and it's been floating around for a couple weeks. But I want to get on here as time of recording. It is the day before Christmas Eve, so I hope you're all where your destination is and ready to rock and roll with whatever you're doing. And hang on with me. I'm going to make this pretty short because I know you're all busy, but hang on with me because I want to tell you what I got going on for next year. Now, finding Christmas. A couple weeks ago, I hang up Christmas lights on the front of the HQ, right? I'm an old school dude. I like those big fat bulbs that just this awesome glow that they have, you know, from like the 70s. And I put one strip across the front of the house on the porch. Because in my opinion, either you put one strip across the, you know, something simple, or you go full fucking Clark Griswold. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. I don't want to spend any time telling you about it. But if you don't know what it is, what, are you living under a fucking rock? Anyway. So I put these lights up. It's the glow just makes me feel good. And I leave in the morning, it's dark out. It's just seeing that glow just makes me happy. So one day I come out, there's no glow. I'm like, what in the world? So I go to work, come back, can't fix them. The whole strand, 2 strands, takes go across the porch, gone. So I go to Home Depot. Hey man, looking around. The guy comes over. Can I help you? I said, yeah, dude, I'm looking for the old school. And I had a spare bulb. I said, man, I'm looking for the old school ones like this. And he just laughs and he shakes his head and he says, we get like 5 boxes of those. Maybe one case of 6 boxes each year. And that's it. Because people complain about it. Because they never stay lit and they're a lot of work. And I was like, well, it's kind of, isn't that the point? Everything's so easy now. But anyway, so against every fiber in my being, I had to settle for the perfect LED ones. I did notice right away that they're smaller. Anyway, so I come on, put them on I'm out there in the dark, put them on the HQ, and they turn on. Now they're lit, okay? They give off light, but they don't have that glow. And I was like, all right, it didn't hit me, didn't like warm my soul. So I go through the night. I come back out the next morning, obviously go to work. And before I got in my rig, I turned around, I looked, and they're just perfect and safe. And it got me thinking, the old school ones, you know, there's a little bit of danger to them because they're hot, and there's a little work to them because you had to work at them to keep them lit. And one bulb would go, and then 4 bulbs would go, and you got to switch them out. And even though you're cussing the whole time, it's part of it. And that's gone. So over the next couple days, and it bummed me out. I got to tell you, it bummed me out. So over the next couple days, I got thinking, yeah, back in the day, here we go. So where do you go now to where it's a destination to go to a store where they have everything decorated for Christmas? And I'm guilty of it. Our tree is pre-lit. Garland is pre-lit. You know, you don't have to put bulbs on it, and everything seems safe and convenient and maybe a little soulless. This is what was going through my mind for a couple days, because you don't pack the family up in the truckster and you go to Sears or the mall, you know, that kind of, around here where I live, that kind of thing gone away. And sure, am I reminiscent of a time past and maybe it's not that same, you know? So I was looking for Christmas. I was looking for Christmas everywhere. The music just wasn't hitting me, and I'm on the road all day, and I go to every different place you can imagine. It just, nothing was just hitting my soul about it, right? I just wasn't feeling Christmas. And I come home one night and go in the house under my perfect, safe LED lights, open the front door, get rolled with a lowered shoulder from our 4-year-old son because he is ecstatic. And I happen to look up, and there's some decorations in the house that I forgot we put up because I was just so out of it. And I was looking at the house and inside the house, and it was warm and it very inviting, and the Christmas lights were not perfect, and these decorations over here were lopsided, and one stocking's hanging lower than the other, and it just, I'm like, oh, now we're talking. And our son got ecstatic because my sister-in-law, his auntie, sent him some presents, and my wife puts them under the tree. So now imagine a 4-year-old kid, there's presents under the tree a week before Christmas, and he can't unwrap them. So he's all about it. He wasn't mad or nothing, but he was very excited. He kept playing with them, and he'd lay on him and hug him. It was amazing. And then the Christmas music started hitting, and I went outside. I'd take the trash out. So I go to the trash, and I look down our street, and half the street's lit up. And I look at these perfect LED lights that are hanging on my front porch, and my soul warmed up. The ice around my heart for Christmas melted away. And I just sat there and looked up and down the street, and I walked in the house, and could smell dinner, and everybody was running around, and I said, oh, there it is. Yes, there it is. Oh my God. And I still have that feeling. It's been about a week. I still have that feeling. But the point is, I've been on both sides of Christmas. I've been completely alone a handful of times, isolated, completely alone, and I've had what I have now. Obviously I prefer what I have now, but whatever you do to find Christmas, or however you celebrate, doesn't matter. Find it. Fucking hang on to it. Pass along if you can, but just hang on to it. You do you. And doesn't matter what anybody, society, or what everybody says it should be, quote unquote, should be. Fuck that. You do you. You find your Christmas and hang on to it. All right? So, from me to you, from us to yours, Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas, but again, however you celebrate, I wish you all the best. All right? That's me finding Christmas. It was a cool story. It was a cool, emotional roller coaster I went through, and it was a lot of fun. Could I talk about it for a half an hour? I could, but I'm not gonna. But you guys get the point. I just want to touch base. Hang on with me just for a few more minutes. I want to touch base about what's been going on with the show. Haven't been doing any recording. Been doing a lot of back work because I want to hit the new year running. One thing I've been posting, or two things that are going to be a staple in my social media and my website. Earned perspective. Now, where I got this, I started this show a long time ago, and I got 250 something episodes. And I've talked to the most amazing people that you can imagine, doing the most amazing things, or have gone through awesome stuff, bad stuff, whatever it is, right? So the perspective that they have about anything is earned, just like you. Whatever perspective you have, you've either learned it or have gone through it, right? So you've earned it, or a combination of both. So I was trying to figure out a way to showcase my older episodes, and the way I did it, or decided to do it, I love black and white pictures, so I get guests. I've emailed a bunch. If you're listening to this and I haven't emailed you, look out for the email. Or if you want to be proactive, that's cool. You could send it to me. Black and white picture of the guest, a quote that they're good with, not necessarily about their episode, but just in general, a quote that they like. And I just say faces, and I call it Faces of Earned Perspective. So look at that, look out through that. It's on the website. Got a link to it on my page, on my webpage. And then the other one is text with a graffiti, because I just graffiti in it. Anyway, in the back, it's like my logo graffiti down the back, and they call it Drunken Hour, the font that I use for Earned Perspective. And the reason I picked that is it looks like the ransom one. Like I cut, you get a ransom letter back in the old school days where they cut things out, the letters out from a magazine. They're all different. And the reason I picked that font is because it kind of goes with the Earned Perspective. You earn each one. It's not perfect, right? It's a bumpy road, good and bad, but it's yours. But I do that, and then I put some copy in there with a little post. Like the last one, or the one I'm about to post, is do half as much, twice as good. It's something I learned. My dad told me that when I was like 17, and I'm like, you're fucking nuts, dude. I'm going to kill everything. I'm going to crush everything. Not until I was about 30 that I learned that, yeah, do half as much, twice as good. Works well. But anyway, look out for those. You want to come on the show? Oh, I'm going to get back to regular schedule program. 1 week, it'll be a guest, 90 minutes to 2 hours long. Opposite weeks, it's these kind of dome dumps, 15, 20 minutes long. Topics are going to range drastically, which is the point, because that's life, right? Everything, good stuff is variety. If you want to come on as a guest, would love to have you. You want to come on, I go live for dome dumps every other week. So if you want to come on for those, come on, man. Just let me know. Everything you need to know about the show is on the old website, brawpodcast.com. I would love for you to check that out. And I've been having so much fun with these blogs, and I'm going to build my email list up. So I'd love for you. I don't spam anything, dude. The only thing you get from me is weekly blog about Earned Perspective. It's whatever I'm thinking. 1 week you might get a blog about me just wanting to fucking destroy the world and why I think that. And the next week, how I love puppies and fucking life is amazing and kumbaya. So nothing is for sure. But I just throw out what I think and throw out what I know, the truth, and let, a quote that I like is, the truth does not need to be defended. It's like a lion. Set it free and it'll defend itself. But I'm going to leave you with that. For you out there that's been riding with me for a long time, much love. Thank you so much for sticking with me and enjoying this ride. I've been having a great time. New riders are always welcome, and I can't wait for you to see what's right around the corner coming up. But get out of here, because I know you got shit to do. Merry Christmas, and keep kicking ass. You out there? You listening?